What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some incredible news, as it appears that Nikolaj Ehlers is only 2 to 3 weeks away from being put back into the Winnipeg Jets lineup. Yesterday, on Wednesday morning, he did do a private skate with a coach, one of the Jets coaches, before practice, and it was good to see him get out there. And he said on Tuesday after the loss to Vegas that it wouldn't be long before he would be skating, and he wasn't lying, because the very next morning he was lacing them up and skating around. So that gave me some hope, but I still thought, you know, maybe it'll be a little while, maybe it'll be a month to a month and a half. We were expecting him back in late January. That was kind of the window when, you know, he had sports hernia surgery, so that was kind of the timetable that people were projecting. But it does look like he could be back possibly even before the new year. I would imagine it would be somewhere around January 1st where he does return to the lineup in that 2.5 week range there. So I'm super excited. I've missed Nikolaj Ehlers. He's, if not my favorite player, one of my favorites for sure. I love watching this guy, and I don't think he gets enough recognition in the NHL. Coming into the season, I said if the Jets are to lose a guy like Nikolaj Ehlers in their top 6, I think they're in trouble. Well, you know, 2 games in, they lost him. He had 3 assists in 2 games. He was on that big line with Mark Scheifele and Kyle Connor. That was the line that was expected to be, you know, pretty incredible, kind of carry the Jets offensively this year. But that line got torn apart right away. The Jets were able to adapt on the fly and are playing pretty well this season. As of late, they've sputtered a little bit, but they're looking to get back on track against the Predators tonight on Thursday, so hopefully they are able to do that. But I think that's just, you know, a little bit more uplifting news for everybody, seeing Nicky out there, and just knowing there's reinforcements on the way. I think everybody's excited to have Ehlers back when he does inevitably come back after the Christmas break, and I think it'll give the Jets the jolt they need to continue being a really good hockey team, and they get even better getting back arguably their best player from last season back in the lineup. So very exciting for Nikolaj Ehlers, and I'm really happy for him. I've been wanting to see the Nikolaj Ehlers, Mark Scheifele, Cole Perfetti line forever. However, with the success that Perfetti, Scheifele, and Wheeler are currently having on the top line, I'm not sure if that is something that they're going to look at. I'm sure they're going to look at every scenario. Obviously, it's their jobs. However, I do imagine that when Ehlers comes back, he will be playing with Kyle Connor and Pierre-Luc Dubois, and that is so exciting to me. That is got to be one of the most dominant second lines in hockey. So if the first line's able to keep it up and play really well, I mean, come on, man. That second line is, you know, 25 teams' first lines. That is an incredible first line. So, you know, lots of excitement with Nikolaj Ehlers coming back. It could just push the Jets that much further in the direction of being a legitimate playoff team and a team that could really make noise. I can't wait to see when this team's fully healthy. So lots of good news there. There is a little bit of bad news heading into the Predators game, as it does appear that Morgan Barron and Jansen Harkins are game time decisions. No idea if they'll play or not. Axel Johnson-Fialbi is playing in place of Harkins on the third line, and then in comes Carson Coolman, recently claimed off waivers from Seattle, filling in on the right wing. And of course Adam Lowry in the middle there, so we'll have to see if those guys are playing or not. It isn't an injury. There is some illness going around the team right now. Rick Bowness alluded to that after the Vegas game. He said a lot of guys were hooked up to IVs after the game, which isn't totally uncommon in sports, but, you know, obviously you don't love to hear that. So hopefully they're able to feel better by puck drop, but if not, it does look like Carson Coolman will get a shot and AGF will be back in the lineup. So some really good news there with Ehlers coming back, and some temporary bad news for the Jets with Harkins and Barron. Hopefully they're able to play. But with all that said, guys, I'm going to take off out of here. Let me know down below what your ideal lineup would look like when the Jets are fully healthy. I'd love to see your mock lineups. But yeah, guys, have a great day. Hopefully they're able to knock off Nashville tonight. I won't have time tonight to make a Jets and Predators recap, so there will be no video, unfortunately. But hopefully you guys enjoy the game. Go Jets, go, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.